A Russian dam, a Russian power station in tatters, Russian Tesla coil energy generators, and very much non-Russian alien artifact. I've been doing a little bit of thinking. I've got to imagine that for some reason this is basically acting as an electromagnet, and this artifact is outputting an alternating, oscillating magnetic field, and it's inducing a current in these coils here. Okay, we've learned something. We've learned one thing about aliens. They use electromagnetic waves. I probably could have predicted that, but hey, it's nice to have confirmation, right? Well, that was a sight to see. Let's hope I don't see another one, although I find that hard to believe. What is going on here? Oh, okay. I pressed the button, I'm not sure what it did. It's really a bad idea to do that kind of thing, isn't it? Ooh, it's an elevator. That's what people in films do, and then they die. Ooh, it's a button, I wonder what it does. Press. Though I find it unlikely that in this context, it could really do anything all that dangerous. Though then again, we are starting to be involved with alien artifacts, so who knows really? Who actually knows? In the distance over there, I can see some more Tesla coil thingies. More generators. How many of those are there, exactly? Built by aliens. Tall humanoids. Well, hang on, we don't know that they're humanoid. All we know is that they're able to reach up to great heights, which is why I'm now lugging around this ginormous, great big arm. Not entirely sure what compelled me to attach it onto my suit, but hey, it might become useful at some point, who knows. Oh, there's another one. Fantastic, there is another one. It was enough, like, come on, I could explain the technology, okay? We found this weird artifact, and I was like, oh yes, oscillating magnetic fields. Now there's floating rocks. Okay, time to test out this claw, I think. Okay, now how on earth am I supposed to control this thing? I can go forwards with Q. Right, okay. Okay, I see how this works. In. No. What am I doing? What am I using this for? Maybe I want to pick up this. Maybe, just maybe. There we go. And if I put it in here, I wonder what'll happen. Okay. Right. Energy. What? What is going on? Before there was no power, now presumably there is power, right? I bet if I press this button, which is inevitably round here, yep, it starts working. If I had pressed that before attempting to put the rock inside the artifact, would it have worked? I'm gonna have to go with the prediction of no. In that case, it is this rock that had, or currently still has, some sort of property to induce an oscillating magnetic field, right? Is that... I'm probably way off the mark, aren't I? I'm probably way off the mark. Let's not question things. From now on, I'll just be the observer. I will wander through these abandoned halls in search of answers, but I will not deduce things that I do not understand. It is a fool who believes he is a wise man. Only the wise men understand they are fools. Or something to that effect. I wonder if this bridge will take my weight. Probably a bit too late to think that now, Harvey. Congratulations. Ooh, okay. It looks stable enough, right? That does not look stable. Let's get off this quickly. Okay, a broken wall with the letter 4 on it. Right, observed. Ow. Ankle is feeling a little better now, but not an awful lot. Sheer drop in one direction, sheer drop, but with the opposite magnitude in the other direction. I guess I somehow have to make my way through this wall. Could I perhaps move these barrels? Doesn't look like it. I don't have my extended jump modes. There's no way I'm getting over that. Is it time to go for a swim? I somehow doubt that. I somehow doubt that entirely. I don't even know if this suit... Like, it could be acidic water. Well, this is familiar. Oh, I like dynamite! Not sure why exactly, I just have this affection for it. Let's hide over here. Okay. Well, that happened without a little fuss. It's amazing how it didn't exactly damage anything, apart from slightly moving these barrels. Huh. Oh, now we can roll these barrels around should we choose to do so. Not entirely sure why I pointed that out, it seems blatantly obvious, but... Observing, remember? The theme of observing. Right. You know what I said about stable bridges and wondering if they are safe to travel on before travelling on them? Yeah, neither do I. What we need now is for that woman to just walk along this cable and then casually pull out a knife.
Something odd about that storm.
A storm. Dust clouds, perhaps. Don't tell me it's the same thing that I saw earlier. The tornado that appeared right before a crewmate disappeared. There is something odd about that storm, isn't there? What's the weather like on this planet? Seems a bit of a stupid question when I'm on this planet, I should be able to tell, but I mean the climate, like, what drives the weather? On Earth, it's, what, tides? I'm not exactly... I don't really know much about that kind of thing. I imagine it's tectonic... Nah, driving the weather? Rotation of the Earth, and tides, and light, I've got no idea. Let's not pretend. I just wonder what causes weather on a dead planet, is all that I'm trying to point out. Okay, I have something that could reach up there, don't I? Alright, let's do this nice and easily. What exactly am I trying to accomplish? Okay, I'm pushing in buttons. Is it helping? I've got a really bad feeling about this. What I've got a worse feeling about, frankly, is how I didn't even appear slightly surprised by this gigantic alien-looking artifact. I should just stop questioning things, shouldn't I? Okay, what am I supposed to do? If I were to apply my naive human ideas, it sounds like a combination is required. Okay, green light. We want green light. Green seems to be the alien colour of choice, so we'll go for the ones that produce the green. There we go. That's all I did, and it seemed to accomplish something. I literally what is the point of this? I press down the buttons that cause the green glow, and the door opens. What is the purpose of such a combination? Whoa. Talk about weather, the air seems awfully clearer here. It's quite striking, actually, with the sun glinting through the atmosphere in that way. Huh. Oh, look, the traces of green are back. Well, oh, hang on. I've seen footprints that made this type of path before. I followed a path like this when I was looking for my crew. Oh, well, I found my crew.
Hey,
Just as I arrive at the conclusion that my crew might be around here somewhere, I find them. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why? Crew confirmed dead. Both my crewmates are now confirmed dead. It seems this plant is not lifeless after all. A deadly life form lingers below the surface of the planet. The woman seems to avoid their traps, somehow. I will try to use this to my advantage, following her tracks as best as possible. Seems like a bit of a leap in conclusions. A deadly life form dwells beneath the planet? Really? As much as I do not want to really get close to look at him. Ah, God, I'm so sorry. I assumed this was just a twisted bit of metal that woman... I've got to admit, my first thought was that woman had impaled my friend with a spike. And now I'm concluding that this is an alien life form dwelling beneath the planet? Did that just twitch? Okay. Okay, it is moving. Right, that does seem biological. It's a bit of a leap of faith, though, to conclude that there's something living beneath the ground. Sure, plants, alright, fine, but deadly setting traps for humans? I don't know about this. Still don't know which one he was. And I never saw the other one die either. He just disappeared, though I kind of guess that equates to death. Okay. Well, the woman seems to be able to avoid these, so if we follow her footsteps, which presumably are these green markings, just keep looking down, keep your head to yourself, don't draw any unnecessary attention, move through nice and quickly, and if there is some sort of alien being that wants to kill me, or kill anybody that passes through, because if the woman has to avoid them, I have to suspect that there's no reason it wouldn't target her. Where does the path go? I can't see where she went, so I'm going to get off the sand. The path reappears over there. Okay. As much as it doesn't sound like a great idea to try and forge my own path, I'm pretty sure that spike won't be able to penetrate rock anytime soon. Well, I've safely traversed that area. Columnar basalt. Located a vast field of columnar basalt. These natural formations appear similar to those on Earth, but at a far grander scale than any terrestrial occurrences I'm aware of. I have to assume they formed in a similar fashion to basalt columns on my home planet, via the slow cooling of huge lava flows. As the hot substance cools into the new rock, it contracts, sending deep cracks onto the surface in geometric patterns. Once these cracks go deep enough, they result in towering columns of rock. Interesting to know. Of course, I already knew this, because I'm a geologist, right? Geologist, astronaut, that's my profession. These are grand, aren't they? Very grand. Okay, let's not get too ahead of myself. I'm still very, very vulnerable to falling. And down here. Okay, well, we're making progress at least. If it wasn't for this green path, I have to say I'd have no idea where to go.
Her feet seem to cause a biological reaction with the soil.
Indeed, the tracks are my guide, a delicate female footprint offering me subtle comfort as I press on into the unknown. Strangely, it's not always effective. I seem to lose track in rocky areas, of which there are plenty. In the right light, though, I can see where they pick up again to continue my journey. An analysis of the soil at the point of contact suggests that there is something organic reacting to the person, or the thing, whatever she is, making the tracks. The faded glow is haunting, unsettling marks on the earth that make me recall nuclear propaganda films. I'm trying not to worry about the idea that with every step my body's being irradiated beyond repair. Well, if I had a Geiger counter I'd know about it, but I guess I don't. It is really, really eerie, isn't it? Really eerie. She was infected... What do we know about this woman? She was infected with a virus. Something that had been killing many people, as we saw in that hospital that we found underground. And though they tried several tests on all the patients, only subject 23, this woman, seemed to have made a recovery. We've got to wonder what were the side effects of her treatment. Alright, now where do I go from here? I've managed to get myself into a right pickle. I've already been there. Yes. Well, it looks like I'm trying to make my way over in that direction. Oh, how am I supposed to manage that? I suppose I could leap from this section of rock down to there, but I don't much like the idea. Well, no one to listen to me complaining. Okay, fine. I seem to be a bit more resistant than I really expect, hence all the pathetic noises. Down there? Why do I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction if I go down there? I guess there's no chance of me making it up there in the first place, or is that where I already came from? I've already been here. I'm going round in circles. Sure, the footprints guide me, blah blah blah, but if I'm too stupid at navigating myself, I'm never going to get anywhere. I'm going to be lost in here for all eternity. You know what I never expected? After travelling to an alien planet supposedly full of life, finding it devoid thereof, I didn't expect to be doing platforming.